What's up, Tri Valley? Good morning. It's your principal, Mr. Durgis. We have a few things we want to go over with you this morning, and so I'm going to get right to it. Before I go any farther, though, I would like to say thank you to Sarah and the student council for a great first day in the Connections Picnic. It was great to be able to get back to that again and get everyone outside. Hopefully, you are feeling a little bit more connected and you've got some kind of activity you're going to be a part of, which makes high school so much more special when you can do those things beyond the classroom. Also, I want to say welcome to all of the new faces in the school. We think that Tri Valley is pretty special, and we hope that you do too. And finally, to the class of 2022, seniors, this is it. It's your year. It's going to go fast, and we hope that you are going to lead us to great things, not only in the school, but in the extracurriculars and all other aspects of our school year. We're going to follow your lead. Let's make it great. Okay, a couple things. First of all, construction update. I'm proud to say, after well over 3 years of having school while in the middle of a construction zone, it's complete. Boom. Yeah, so tonight is our big open house. Hopefully, you will be involved with one of the Viking preview night activities. If not, come on up with your family and be able to walk around, and you can all see the school together. We're very proud of it. We hope that you are too. That also means that we're also hoping you'll help take care of it during the school year. So making sure that this beautiful place stays beautiful, whether it be in the classrooms or in the common spaces, please take care of it. Treat it like your own. Let's get to COVID real quick. So first of all, we're used to it by now, right? We're going to wear the mask. We're going to follow those procedures. Inside, we will wear the mask. Outside, if you go outside the school during the school day, the mask is optional. Please stay spread out as much as you can in the classrooms. It's only going to help us be able to remain in person. And perhaps the biggest thing that we can do is to stay home when we have symptoms. We're all going to be at that point during the year where we're going to have some kind of symptoms that might keep us home. Please get the test so everyone can be in person and keep this thing going all year long. What are they? Well, you know by now. It's a little bit of a fever, cough, sore throat, whether you have difficulty breathing or you're feeling lethargic or you might just be really, really tired. Those are all COVID symptoms. So if you would, please stay home. Let us keep school in person by doing that. Get a COVID test, whether a PCR or a rapid test, and then come back to school once you're symptom free and you've got that negative test. Other than that, though, we're going to be back to a lot more of our regular routine, including before and after school, being able to use our common spaces. Also, lunch is going to be able to be more in just the commons with the seniors back as well. We will be dismissing by table, but we're going to get through that quickly, get through those lunch lines quickly so you guys can get to your food and enjoy your friendships there at lunch. The assigned seating, we will have one seat that you will need to pick and stay there for just for contact tracing purposes, but that's how lunch usually works anyways. Once everyone kind of gets their table and seat, you're usually there for the year anyways. I will say, if you do want to go outside, you're welcome to do that. We've put a few more picnic tables out by the greenhouse, so you can use those after the first couple of days. And then we just ask that if you do get up from your table, please make sure you put your mask back on when you're not eating or drinking. All right, moving on. No food or drink in the classrooms. Once again, trying to keep this place beautiful. It looks new and beautiful. We want to keep it that way. So we want to avoid spills and stains and stuff like that on the carpet. So please, no food or drink in the classrooms. You can't have water in there with a lid. Moving on to some other policies. None of this stuff is really new. It's the stuff that we had last year, but we had to put on pause because of COVID. So devices in the classroom. Well, you have a Chromebook now. It's a school issued device. It really is going to be able to serve all of your technology needs while you're in your classes. If you have an advanced computers class, and we have advanced computers that you're going to be able to use for that. So really the device is nothing more really than a distraction. And there's distraction not just for you guys, for all of us. And so we're going to be able to have them put aside. There's a set location you'll have in the classrooms. Well, you'll be able to see your phone. It'll be right there, but we're going to minimize the distraction when we're focused on the learning at that time. And then your teachers will be able to get that to you before the end of the hour, and then you're on to your next class. The other one, and be present in the moment. And that's all of us. We could all get better at that. I encourage you to not only do that in your classroom, but when you're hanging out with your friends, give them your full attention, not your phone. All right. So this is the one right here that seems to be really a sticking point for some. And you may not agree with it, but at least I want you to understand what the logic is for why we're moving to the lockers and away from the book bags and backpacks that people would carry around school all day long. First of all, the lockers we had in this building for 30 years plus were not good. That was the main reason why people were allowed to have book bags. Okay. We have new lockers now. They're great. They can serve all the functions that you need during the day, and they're easy to use, and they're even closer to the classroom spaces. We have a need for space in the classroom. It's only going to improve the safety and security while you're here by being in the classroom and having less things in the classroom with you. And 4 minutes between the passing periods being 4 minutes now is going to give you all the time that you need to get to your locker, get your materials, and then get to your next class. So this will be something that your lockers are going to be used throughout the year and even beyond this year. Backpacks need to go into the lockers. If they remain in the hallway and you don't put them in the locker, they'll likely end up in lost and found. So please just go ahead and put your materials into your locker and then head off into your classes. All right. One other thing about parking, and then I'm going to wrap things up here. If you have not had a chance to do so yet, please make sure you're completing online registration and paying the fee for parking. You have a sticker that you're going to be able to put in your window. If you did not get that yesterday at the Connections Picnic, we're still going to be able to get those to you over the next couple of days. We'll be letting you know where to get those from. And then I just encourage you, please show grace over these first couple of days. People are going to figure out where their parking spots are. You may have somebody that parks in your spot the next day or two, but that should be ending and everyone should be able to have their own spot. If you have not done so yet, any drivers do need to pay the parking registration. Where does that money go? Well, it stays right here. It's the stuff that we use for student awards, picnics, prizes, lunches, those kind of things. That's where those money just gets put right back into the students here and having a good time at high school. Okay. So that's pretty much it for me, for now at least. I want to encourage you to follow us on social media. You know how to find us there probably by now. And then also, if you haven't had a chance to do so yet, please download the Tri Valley app. That's our school app that has the lunch menus, all the latest news, school closings, snow days, those kind of things. That'll be right there on that app. So please make sure you download that. And then please help us tell our story using the hashtag TogetherTV3 or TV Vikings for Life. I hope you guys have a great Friday. Thanks for listening. Go Vikings.